We are Janelle and Mike, and we are taking a cruise aboard the Oceania Riviera. Today, we are exploring Split, Croatia. Let's give you a little tour around the port. One of our favorite things to do on a cruise is watch from our balcony as the ship docks at each port.
Today we are going to Split, Croatia.
On this morning, it was very cloudy and rainy, but that didn't stop us from venturing out early. It's always a lot of fun seeing the different boats docked as we make our way toward the city. Split is a very walkable port. You can easily see many of the prime attractions on foot close to your cruise ship. The first place you'll come to is the Reva. The Reva is full of bustling cafes and restaurants where you can stop and enjoy a nice meal or drink. This promenade is the most important and popular public place in Split. To the west side of the harbor is the church and convent of St. Francis. This church houses the tomb of Croatian author Marko Marulic. Split is full of charming alleyways and facades. We spent a lot of time just walking around and enjoying the views. We're currently in Split, Croatia, and it's quite rainy and a little bit windy, but it's a beautiful city. Taking up a prime harborside position, the extraordinary complex of Deian Palace is one of the most imposing ancient Roman structures in existence today, and it's where you'll spend most of your time while in Split. Don't anticipate a palace though, nor a museum. This is the city's living heart, full of labyrinth streets packed with people, bars, shops, and restaurants. Each wall has a gate at its center. There's the elaborate northern Golden Gate, the southern Bronze Gate, the eastern Silver Gate, and the western Iron Gate. We made our way toward the palace's Golden Gate.
So Janelle, what are we doing?
Ivan Mestrovic, Gregory of Nin. That's what we're looking at. Gregory of Nin was a 10th century Croatian bishop. He fought for the right to use Old Croatian in liturgical services instead of Latin. Notice that his left big toe has been polished to a shine. It's said that rubbing the toe brings good luck and guarantees that you'll come back to Split. Then we made our way over to the aqueduct of Diocletian.
How does it turn on?
The aqueduct was designed to bring water to the palace. It was constructed between the end of the 3rd and the beginning of the 4th century AD at the same time as the palace. As we continued meandering through Split, we found ourselves at the Silver Gate of Diocletian's palace. There's so much history here, with the worn stones beneath our feet to the towering columns and archways. These ruins are some of the most valuable surviving buildings of the Roman era on the Adriatic coast. It's easy to see that the peristyle is strategically positioned within Diocletian's palace. It would provide the emperor and his courtiers with direct access to his quarters. It didn't serve solely as a place for relaxation of the emperor, but rather as a venue for religious and other public events. From the peristyle, you can enter the podrum. This is a labyrinth of vaulted underground chambers that is located under what was Diocletian's palace. Back in Diocletian's day, the podrum was used as a storehouse and a prison. The main passageway is lined with stalls selling souvenirs and artwork. The mosaic tile flooring that you see coming out of the podrum was discovered in 1905. The Split Department of Conservation has made a concerted effort to restore and preserve these tiles that were made in the late 4th and early 5th century. As the day wore on, the sun broke through the clouds and the temperature rose. We realized it was a good time to go back to the ship, grab a bite to eat, and change our clothing. This is something we love about these ports. The city is close enough to the ship that we can walk back for a break and still have time to go back out and explore some more. While we relaxed for a few minutes on the back deck of the Oceania suite, we were able to observe ferries come and go from the port. After changing into clothes more appropriate for the warmer weather, we headed back out for one last stroll around Split.
Going back out again? Gonna try it again?
As the sun set, we said one last goodbye to Croatia before moving on. Make sure you stick around because in the next episode, we dock in the vibrant city of Bari, Italy. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe as it really supports our channel. See you in Bari!